The special meeting of the Dearborn Heights City Council is called to order today at 5:32 p.m. Madam Clerk, may you please take roll call?
Hassan Ahmad.
Present.
Moby Dun.
Here.
Nancy Breyer.
Here.
Robert Constant.
Here.
Denise Malinowski Maxwell.
Here.
Hassan Saab.
Present.
And Tom Wenzel is absent. Mr. Chair, you have a quorum.
Thank you very much, Madam Clerk, and thank you for all that you do. Next up, we have the Pledge of Allegiance. We're going to have our finest police officer from the Dearborn Heights, Mr. Czar, lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance.
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Very much. All right. Next up, we have the agenda approval.
Council Chair,
Councilman Saab.
I move that the Dearborn Heights City Council approve the agenda for the special meeting of April 8, 2005 as submitted.
Second.
Motion made by Councilman Saab, seconded by Councilman Constant. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it. Motion carries. Next up is public hearings and public comments. Anyone on Zoom? Anyone on the audience? Seeing none, we'll move on. Next up, we have comments from council members. Sure.
Okay. I had a lady last Thursday, I believe, complain about the upcoming noise and problems with fireworks. Some of her property was destroyed last 4th of July. I drove by her house and I told her I would mention it. Her name is Barb Filipowski. She has issues with both fireworks and flooding. She's on Gertrude Street. So I don't know what rules we're going to have on fireworks this year, but she had a neighbor that had 45 people in their yard setting off very large fireworks that ended up two other neighbors' yards kind of touching their houses and everything. So,
I can tell you by me,
yeah, go ahead.
it's a state law. The state law
So many
says you can
days.
do fireworks on July 3rd, July 4th, July 5th, the day before, the day of, and the day after.
Right.
And not to exceed past midnight is the state law.
Right.
And so that's gonna trump anything we put
How
in here.
about the size of the fireworks in neighborhoods? Is there anything
No,
for
you need to
that?
pick up the phone and call our state legislators, our state.
I've already called one today.
Yeah. Aaron Burns?
Yes.
Okay. Did she
It
respond?
limits what
Not
we
yet.
can do. It limits what the cities can do.
And I agree. My dog hates it, but,
Oh, yeah, animals. don't like them.
My cats
Oh,
go
yeah.
crazy.
My cats go
So-
crazy too.
any other discussion from any other council member? Are you all set here, Councilman?
Yes, thank you.
Anyone else? We're gonna move it over to announcements.
Okay. Just for the audience that's here, our Recreation Parks and Rec guy is doing a fantastic job, and we do have, coming up very shortly, the Great Egg Hunt on the 12th, between 11 a.m. and 3 p.m. at Canfield Center. And let's see, what else do we have that's close by? Berwyn's Berwyn's having an open house on April 17th between 10 and 2. So if anybody wants to know what's happening at the senior centers, we have bulletins here, we have them in the libraries, and you can come to any senior citizen library and check out all the ongoing. Very good deal.
All set there, Councilwoman?
Yes, ma'am.
Sir. Any other announcements from administration in the city? Seeing none. Public comments? Anybody in the audience? No one on Zoom? Seeing none. Mohammed Bazzi versus City of Dearborn Heights. Need a motion.
Council Chair,
Councilman.
I move that the Dearborn Heights City Council move to a closed session at 5:36 p.m. As authorized under Section 8E of the OMA, MCL 15.2681E, so that the City Council may discuss Wayne County Circuit Court Case Number 240165553CD, Mohammed Bazzi versus City of Dearborn Heights. Those in attendance should include City Council, Mayor Bazzi, Chief of Staff Hernandez, Corporation Counsel, and Andrea Pike from Rosari, Schultz, Jopic,
Jopich.
and that's a big one.
Go ahead, Councilman Constant. Hit him with it.
What is that?
The last name on the bottom.
It's Buechler.
Yeah. and-
Dewey, Cheatham, and Howe.
Okay, whatever he said. Do I have a second?
Motion made by Councilman Ahmad, seconded by Councilwoman Menalowski Maxwell. Any other discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please state up. I'm sorry. We're going to do a roll call.
Hassan Ahmad,
Yes.
Moby Dun,
Yes.
Nancy Breyer,
Yes?
Robert Constant,
Yes.
Denise Malinowski Maxwell,
Yes.
Hassan Saab,
Yes.
Tom Wenzel's absent, motion carries.
All right. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Now we will step into it. Councilman Saab will be our note taker for the day. Ladies and gentlemen, we are now moving out of a closed session. Can I get a motion that the Dearborn Heights City Council return to open session at 6:06 PM?
So moved.
Motion made by Councilman Ahmad,
I move that the Dearborn Heights City Council return to an open session at 6:06 PM.
Support.
motion made by Councilman Ahmad, seconded by Councilman Constant. Any discussion on that? Hearing none, all in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, the ayes have it. Next up, it's a placeholder for any action that may need to be taken based on the closed session. I believe Councilman Constant is going to lead us in that recommendation.
Yes.
And an amendment will be added by Councilman Saab, so he does want to amend to the verbiage that is being stated today for us.
I move that we concur with the recommendation of the attorneys from the Michigan Municipal Risk League, Rosati, Schultz, Johnson, and
Jopich.
Jopich, and Amos, and A.
Is your microphone on?
It is. Amspuler.
Okay. Motion made by Councilman Ahmad, Councilman Constant, seconded by
Council Chair,
Councilman Saab.
I'd like to amend that motion.
You second it, though?
I do second it, I'd like to amend it.
Okay.
I'd like to also
What do you
make-
like to amend?
I'd like to also make a recommendation.
Is your microphone on?
I'd like to amend this motion, and make a recommendation to ask that we remove this law firm and seek another law firm.
Why is that?
Because walking in the hallway, we were told not to discuss the case, talk to the case, or anybody concerned. People were supposed to be deposed. The young lady that was here inside the closed session with us was talking to one of the people that is supposed to get deposed. So I believe there's a conflict, and I believe we should look for another law firm.
Well, obviously that would have to go
Council Chair, I agree. I seen that happen myself.
I saw it too.
Thank you.
Okay. Well, then, Councilman Constant, can you amend your motion to, moving forward, use a different,
Well,
hang on,
Council Chair.
1 second.
We can, let's concur in the recommendation, and we can, that may be a separate matter that we can look into. The MMRMA is going to have something to say about that.
Well, that's
I
why-
don't disagree, I just,
So it's just added in the recommended motion that we're going to use a different firm. If some of the council members saying that they seen the young attorney that was walking alongside somebody that could potentially be deposed and having those meetings outside of the closed session that wasn't in the closed session, and that is alarming.
in a highly confidential matter, I agree.
Council Chair, if I may, it doesn't say exactly what was discussed. And if they have to have contact because that individual is with the law enforcement police department and has to be called and contacted as a witness, that in and of itself is not proof of any pro se determination that there was anything discussed about any closed session or anything that's prejudicial to the city council or the city. So therefore, you need to have a hearing and contact MMRA before you jump to that conclusion.
Well, we stand on our motion. We can contact MMRA. I believe the city has the duty to choose a law firm. The MMRMA
You have the right.
gives you options to pick from.
Yes, but you have not articulated clearly, just
We're not
that
in
you said you
court,
saw somebody with somebody does not mean
It
in and of
doesn't.
itself that it's pro se or it's quid pro quo, that it's a definite violation of any ethical standards, and that's what you're saying. So I'm saying that how it merits a determination and an inquiry by MMRMA before you come to that conclusion, bring it up to the next meeting.
Roger, thank you for
So-
your opinion.
I'm just,
I know,
just letting you
I know,
know.
and I'm
Choose not to
thanking you.
listen to me, that's fine.
Roger, please, point of order.
I was
We haven't had to
answering,
say that for a
Council Chair.
while. Please, point of order. Thank you for your opinion. If a
Thank you.
council member who is elected by the people wants to make a decision, you don't always have to oppose it. Thank you for your opinion. We're moving
Not
forward.
Opposing, Council Chair. I am explaining
please,
the
thank you so much
parameters.
for your opinion.
Thank you, Council Chair.
Council Chair, I just want to put one more thing on the record. When you have two parties that are suing the city, a party suing the city, and the main subject of the case, the opposite main subject of the case is here, talking to the attorney that's representing the city, it is a conflict, whether we heard it or not. This was a study session. She was supposed to walk out. There's a conversation. I believe there's a conflict, and so does the rest of this body, and I'm putting on here to take a vote on it. Thank you.
Councilman Wenzel, you were next.
Yeah, thank you. We're not making any allegations or accusations. It's just that we don't feel comfortable. I think we have the right, if we don't feel comfortable with
100%.
something.
We're not doing anything wrong. All right, Councilman Constant, are you okay to amend your motion?
Yes.
Okay, and we're going to amend the motion to say, Councilman Saab, what would you like it to say?
I recommend that the city and MMRMA remove the current law firm we have and seek other law firm for this case.
Okay, but yeah, still follow the recommendation for this current?
Of MMRMA,
Yes.
yes.
Okay, any other discussion?
Council Chair?
Councilman
What we might
Constant?
say is that, look into the issue of, the
Councilman,
particular attorney's communications over it, because if we, to get another law firm may incur extra expenses, and it may make things worse.
I know, but if the council members feel uncomfortable with a insurance company that's funding this law firm, and they feel that this law firm is now, for whatever reason, having conversations with the opposed, person in this, it's uncomfortable, Councilman, and I think that's ultimately what it comes back to. From what I'm hearing from the discussion, we're gonna take it to a vote at the end of the day,
Let's take it to what I agree.
okay?
Right.
Motion made by Councilman Constant, seconded by Councilman Saab, with an amendment to also removing the current law firm that we're using on this case and asking the administration to seek other attorneys moving forward. All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it, motion carries. Thank you so much. Next up is a motion to adjourn the Dearborn Heights City Council special meeting.
Council Chair.
Councilman Ahmad.
I move that the Dearborn Heights City Council adjourn the Dearborn Heights City Council special meeting at 6:12.
Motion made by
Second.
Councilman Ahmad, seconded by Councilman Saab. Any discussion? Hearing none. All in favor, please state aye.
Aye.
Those opposed? The ayes have it, motion carries.